Hi, and welcome to the Emerging Technology Center in the UK College of Design Groundwater Model Display. The display is here thanks in part to the Paducah Citizens Advisory Board and funded through the Department of Energy. This model helps illustrate some of the cleanup challenges faced by the Department of Energy at the Paducah Gaseous Diffusion Plant. But let's take a closer look. The most prominent feature on the model is the orange horseshoe-shaped area. This feature, referred to as a plume, represents the groundwater contamination at the Paducah Gaseous Diffusion Plant. Progress on the cleanup of the plume contamination is measured by monitoring wells. These can be seen on the model represented by small columns which can be seen as dots. Many of the monitoring wells are labeled as MW and numbered for reference. The contamination in the Paducah Gaseous Diffusion Plant plume is from an older, widely used industrial cleaning product referred to as TCE or trichloroethene. If you look closely, there are 4 concentrations of contamination illustrated by the level of transparency. The groundwater plume overlaps another important feature on the model. The gray shapes scattered around the model represent the structures and operations at the Paducah Gaseous Diffusion Plant and the TVA power plant. These features are important because they are able to give a visual representation of where the primary sources of contamination originated at the plant site. On this model, you can see the primary source of contamination is located at a building called C400 Cleaning and Maintenance Building. Over the years, the groundwater contamination plume has moved off-site toward the Ohio River. The green and blue shapes on the model represent the heavily wooded areas and bodies of water. The smaller model shares many of the features of the larger one, including green wooded areas, blue bodies of water, and orange facilities at both Paducah Gaseous Diffusion Plant and TVA, with the added 3-dimensional elements. Looking underneath the smaller model, you will notice a funnel-shaped layer of plexiglass. This funnel is located directly beneath the chief source of groundwater contamination at the Paducah Gaseous Diffusion Plant and spreads out into the familiar horseshoe plume shape. Both of these models enable the viewer to see the impact of the groundwater contamination plume. These models are invaluable tools to scientists who are interested in seeing the effects on the surrounding environment, as well as giving the public an illustration to better understand the work being done by the Department of Energy in cleaning up these areas. Thanks for visiting the Emerging Technology Center and taking the time to view the groundwater model display. If you have any further questions, please visit www.uky.edu/design or www.pppo.energy.gov.